That was the best fucking I ever had.
Welcome to Rod's Uncensored Podcast with your host Rod. You know what I mean? Plan B still go for 25 where I'm from. If she ain't a BB dub, I can't mess with her. You know what I mean? I got a special guest today, UncleDolemite. How you doing today, man?
That was the deal.
Man, how did you get in this content shit, man? I feel like this is more harder than being a rapper. I feel like you can put some whack ass verses together and get off quicker than you can be a podcaster.
Yeah, I think to be a rapper, all it takes is some bars and you know the right people. They'll fuck around and put you on.
Yeah.
You too can be Blueface or Young Jock. But what got me in content, just talking shit on Snapchat. Like the dude who produced this podcast originally, he approached me like, hey man, you should do a podcast. And I was familiar with podcasting through Tariq Nasheed, but as far as like, I just figured it was too expensive, so I never really pursued the shit. So once he pretty much walked me into everything, I've been podcasting ever since. It was at 2009, or no, 2019.
God damn, you been in here for a little skip.
Yeah, I got like 4 years in.
Yeah, damn. You know what I mean? It's hard to find motherfucking guests, man. It's like asking a nigga for a ride to the store. That's how hard it is find a guest. Like this shit is real difficult to, you know what I mean, for this fucking grind. I don't understand it.
Especially a quality guest.
it
Cause I just had this conversation with one of my partners who has a show. And it's
mhm.
like, you ever get them rappers in your DM, like the little local dudes? It's like, hey man, I really love your show. You should interview me. And it's like, nigga, I got more followers than you. I don't think we gonna do that.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. That shit's crazy.
Dog, like like
It-
them struggle interviews are difficult. Like the reason I do my show solo with no guests is because like it's hard to catch somebody who I feel like talking to.
mhm.
A lot of people they don't know how to have that back and forth. So I'll be like, man, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this by myself.
But the shit is like so difficult. It'd be like I had some shit where I'm like, damn, why did I set this shit up? Like, like I'd rather talk to my baby mom for hours than this.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to though. Like literally, like get your homeboys who you know talk that shit and just be like, hey man, you gotta do the show again, homie. I had a homegirl who did that. Her friends who she didn't plan on being podcasters, they just became permanent on the show because she needed somebody to talk to. And every time she had a guest, they'd be trying to smash.
Damn.
Yeah. She was like, every time I have a nigga on this show, they only trying to, do the whole little, yeah, I don't know. I have a problem every time I pull it out, bitches just start squirting and falling out. So she like, okay, nigga, this ain't that. So she just started getting her homegirls, and now she got a 4-woman show.
Yeah, like why even try to do some sliding like that?
Man, like I know, niggas will use any avenue that a woman allows them to use, whether it's a DM, a podcast. Cause I was asking her, like, are these niggas even podcasters? Like, why do they? She said, because I have podcasts in my bio. So they like, oh, you got a show, let me be on the show. And then they try to shoot they shot through the damn microphone.
God, so no.
Yeah. It never worked. It's always a terrible listen. I'm like, you need to just stop doing that altogether.
Like I never got into maybe because I'm, you know what I mean, I'm off the market, but like I never even seen like that shit. I'm trying to this network, nigga. I ain't trying to get no network. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That trust me, it's a whole lot of that. Like podcasting is the more you network, the more you get associated with these people, the more it turn into like high school. Like You got the popular crowd, you got the outcasts, you got the pretty girls, you got the weird people. Like, it's all over the place, dog. Like, shit, podcasts, and I ain't gonna front. Podcasts will fuck my marriage up. I ain't gonna bullshit you.
Damn,
Yeah, that's why I'm separated now, because
damn.
the pretty girls like I, I wasn't even trying, dog. That's the scary part. I'm like, man, I'm not even fucking answering these DMs, but just the fact that
Damn.
they was coming, dog, it was enough for her to be like, nah, my nigga, you better off in them streets.
Well, let's talk about this now. You mentioned the streets, man. You know what I mean? I'm only like a a perk, 3 perks. I'm 30, about to be 31. But I'm seeing, you know what I mean, from the older crowds, I had a lot of old heads and shit like that. You know what I mean, was 40 plus and shit like this. The new age young bull is soft as Sherman. We got young boys like Drake out here. Don't want to swabble. Don't even ask for a fade. Them niggas, they might cry. You know what I mean? If they don't got that blicky, they ain't worth shit.
Rappers raised them, dog. It's not a lot of fathers in houses no more.
Man, I seen somebody witness a nigga get grabbed up by a old nigga, and he said, "Man, I didn't know you was that strong." Like, I'm not letting nobody grab me the fuck up.
These niggas, they wasn't raised like us, like doing push-ups and shit like that. Like, it's a different generation out here, dog. And a lot of it is, like, shit, these same old heads. Like, you gotta ask them, like, nigga, do you have a son? Are you raising him? Cause some of these niggas literally, dog, like, ask the average nigga, he don't have no type of relationship with his daddy. Most
Mm,
suck ass niggas I know, they don't got no relationship with their daddy.
mm.
Or no old niggas in general. That's literally my show is like the old head show. Like,
Mm.
I hope young niggas listen to my show, because I'm trying to get them niggas the advice that I wish I got when I was their age.
And a lot of them think like it's not too late for you. You know what I mean? It ain't too late for you to get out the matrix, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, you can still go do some push-ups, take a couple boxing classes or some shit.
Not even that, get a job, nigga.
That too. But I'm just saying, it's a lot of shit that, like I was explaining to one of my little cousins, like, nigga, y'all didn't play, like, I don't know what y'all call it where y'all from, but, like, football outside, like smear the queer, or that's what we call it. You throw the ball up and whoever catch it, you try to tackle them.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all, like, young niggas wasn't playing games like that. Like,
Nah.
y'all niggas didn't play fight. Y'all niggas just woke up, played PlayStation till you fell asleep. You didn't go outside at
Right.
all.
Like the crazy shit for me is niggas really sit around the corner and just flat box. Like, nigga, who goes around and sit at the corner just to slap box and
That's
smoking a black and mild?
that's the
Who does
only
shit like that?
masculinity they got in their life, dog. That's
It
it.
like and
The homies.
the crazy shit is though, like the bum nigga. That's why I got Jody right there in my graphic. The bum nigga is king now. The bum nigga and the shooter. Like, they the most respected nigga in the hood out of all the niggas. The
And the
bum
thing
nigga
is, it don't
and the
even
shooter.
last. Like, I tell people this shit all the time. Like, I'm 40 years old.
Yeah.
So, like, when I was in high school, the nigga who was doing all that, he either in jail, dead, or smoked out. They never last. They got about 5 good years on the street if they lucky.
Them niggas are running backs. Them niggas are running backs.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, after that run is over, trust me, they won't be around long. Like I tell my cousin, man, it's the tortoise and the hare. Like, a lot of those old parables, they real shit. Like, if you just get your money, get your little job, and just sustain, like, dog, by the time you 30, all the hoes gonna be left for you. Cause all the niggas
That's,
they was chasing after gonna be dead in jail, locked up, fucked up, smoked out. You gonna be the prize. You gonna be the grand champion out here.
and that's
No
what niggas
felonies. That's
That's beautiful right there. Niggas don't understand. That's a beautiful thing right there.
yeah. You be surprised how easy life get when you ain't got no felonies.
Oh my god.
You know,
This
no
is
kids at 14 and shit, nigga. You not a 15-year-old father like a lot of them street niggas is, cause you know them little young niggas they be stupid out here. They be getting all that pussy raw. Niggas be 17 with a baby.
that shit real life though, man. That shit definitely is real life. Niggas don't know how to take it serious, man, till it's too late, man.
Yeah.
That's why I tell nigga, man, don't wait till it's too late. You be 35 trying to get a job. Your social security ain't gonna be shit.
I'm telling you, dog. I get a lot of pussy off just having one baby mama. You'd be surprised how much that shit is a stat to a woman. Like one, that's it. Like yeah, man, my ex-wife, wife, you married somebody? Please take the pussy here. I'll leave it with you. I'll leave.
Yo, yeah, that shit. Niggas do look at you weird when you don't got no just one kid or a couple kids with all the same person. Like you
Yeah,
like,
you
yeah.
ain't never been to prison? Never, not once. Nah, man, never been locked up, dog. And that's the thing. Like you know, the streets are glorified by people who've never lived in them. The
Mm-hmm.
streets are glorified by people who've never survived. Like
Mm-hmm.
people who have actually done it and been there and like had the experiences. The streets ain't cool. You know, like me personally, as a street nigga, I don't push it to nobody because I've done it. And I got a lot of dead homies. I got a lot of homies in prison. None of
Mm-hmm.
that shit seems glorious. Like one of my homeboys was explaining to me, like, I don't see how these niggas make prison sound like it's cool when every time you get a visitor, you gotta crack your booty cheeks open.
And you know what I mean? And we seen this shit where this shit taps in your brain. It's like a tapeworm. It takes over your brain. You see when these niggas come out, some niggas they can't even get back into the you know what I mean, general population, this regular society. These niggas can't
Yeah.
survive, man. These niggas still taking showers with shorts on, hooping
Yeah.
shorts on. Nigga,
Yeah.
you only went in that place. Why
Like
the fuck
nigga,
you still wearing hooping shorts?
why you getting my tub with Crocs on? You know, shower shoes and shit like that. Like, you know, like I said, dog, like it's just better off to not do it. Like that's literally what I use my platform for. Like, dude, skip the streets. You know, because for a lot of us, it's a stepping stone. Like for me, it was a stepping stone, but it's a stepping stone that I'd be a lot farther if I didn't step on that stepping stone.
And that's why I try to, you know what I mean, try to embrace my daughter and take my time with my daughter and, you know what I mean, show her what's the proper steps to be a man, you know what I mean, how a man is supposed to treat a woman. Um, you know, I take that time because you don't want her to fall on Jody.
Yeah,
Like
dog.
like Jody is gonna keep on putting kids in her and you know what I mean? And you gonna have to be the daddy. You know what I mean? We gotta break that cycle of that shit, man.
Yeah, if you
Grandfathers and grandmas being the parents. Like
if,
that shit crazy.
if you don't tell your daughter how beautiful she is, somebody at her school gonna get some pussy for telling her.
Yeah.
Anything you don't do, the next little nigga gonna be able to do, and he gonna get that pussy. It's your job to be a very hard act to follow. The reason I spoil my daughter with time is because I don't want her to be impressed by shit. You gonna have
Mm.
to be a cold motherfucker to get some pussy from my daughter, cause she is spoiled. So she's used to a certain level of treatment, and if you can't match that, nigga, you's not getting no pussy from my daughter. That's what I feel like our job is as a father. Keep your baby off the pole and make sure ain't no little nigga finna get no pussy from your daughter from a simple compliment or buying her a fucking pair of Harachis or some shit.
Damn, Roxy, that's crazy right there. Like an $80 shoe. That shit
Exactly.
crazy. That shit crazy. That shit is crazy, man.
Man, you be surprised, man. The shit that a woman to give you some pussy for. I could tell you, I could tell your daddy wasn't around. All I had to do was tell you was pretty and open the door. Damn. You over here butt naked on my bed for a compliment. Damn. Started with a DM.
Like that
I
shit,
could tell your daddy wasn't around.
that shit crazy right there.
Yeah, dude, I could tell who daddy was around and who wasn't just by how quickly they get a pussy up.
Damn. So what do you think is like this is a good interesting topic right here. Like my saying is like after like the fourth date or like a month, like if I don't get the pussy, I'm bored. And I was single.
That's a good time, dog. Because and especially, it depends on who she is, what her situation is, what she look like, and all of that type of shit. Cause some women, they not even worth a month. Like some motherfuckers like, nigga, you, you are not worth all of this effort. I'm cool. You go find you somebody who's on the level of waiting for that shit. I'm not. I'm cool. But some women, the anticipation be so great, you be like, shit, I'll wait. I'll wait it out. I'm gonna do my thing and earn it. But
My
it's
boy Eric
levels to
G,
this
what's
shit.
up?
What's going on, Eric?
I
But
feel like, man, what's going on with the market, man, the pussy market though. I be hearing my homeboys, man. I feel like this social media pump these bitches up so much, man. It's like every of them feel like they Victoria's Secret models. Bitch, you got dimples, it look like you got shot in the back. Like, why do you feel like the social media game fucked the market up? I feel like it fucked the market up.
it it gave people the illusion of having options. Like
Mm-hmm.
because they got a whole lot of followers and a lot of people in they DM and a lot of people comment, they feel like it's a lot of people that's interested. They
Mm-hmm.
not interested, they just horny. It will it
Mm-hmm.
will it will be like if a woman went to the club every night.
Mm-hmm.
Cause when the bitch be in the club and she got a little mini skirt on, ass hanging out, she
Mm-hmm.
gonna get a whole lot of attention. But throughout the rest of the week, she's regular fucking degular. When you see her in her work uniform, you
Order
don't
up.
care about her. When you see her minding her business, you don't care about her. But like
Mm-hmm.
social media now, you get to see what she look like when she on her best behavior, makeup done. Social media is like you showing your best of your best every single day. We don't see you with your hair all matted up without your eyelashes and makeup on and shit. We don't
Mm-hmm.
see that version. We only see the tip top. So niggas be thirsty as a motherfucker. So these women, they think they dime pieces because I see some chicks that nobody ever called you beautiful until you got an Instagram profile. And now you think you motherfucking Beyonce. So that's what fucked it up. A lot of women getting their head blown up by niggas on the internet lying to them.
Like that's like a lot, like a lot. Like
Yeah,
it be like the saddest shit where you know what I mean. Oh, a bitch would tell you, "Hey, yo, oh Drake follows me. I know I gotta be the hot shit, bitch.
red
You
flag.
just
Like literally, like if a woman got too many followers, that shit is a red flag to me. Like I'm disengaged. Like if we let's hypothetically say like if we on a date and you pick your phone up to play on Instagram, the date is over.
mm,
Like I'm immediately off you. Like if I check your profile and I see that like this is what consumes your life, because there was a woman that I was dating that I literally never could take serious because she had like 65,000 followers on Twitter.
mm,
And just throughout the time of us chilling, she be checking her Twitter, posting on Twitter like I ain't even there and shit.
mm-hmm,
I'm like, yeah, we ain't doing this. And she was bad too, but like I said, like, you a good 8.5, 9. But social media got you thinking you a 18.5. Like you
damn,
think you a
a
whole
Shaq tennis
student.
shoe, a Shaq tennis shoe. You said the
Yeah,
bitch was
exactly. Because the thing is, like women with a lot of followers, just by default, they gonna get some celebrity followers. Like some famous person is gonna be like, oh damn, she got a fat ass, or dude, ooh, she always got her titties out. So you gonna get some like D level celebrities, some local blue checks hitting you up and shit. I don't know, fucking Hitman Sammy Sam and shit. Like, you gonna get some rappers from the 90s. So it's like they think they popping because some rapper from back in the day is in their DM. It's like, do your thing. I'm just not finna do that shit.
Like I'm all for it. I'm like I used to be real crazy where I already put it out there on the table. I'm like, yo, I'll bless you with $80. I don't want the headache. I'll bless you with a couple dollars. Cause I can see it would it end well. I like the Section 8 bras back in my day. I like to have like a stable Section 8 bras. I know her rent probably $25.
That's the best ones to go after. Like, low expectations are a green flag. Not even like saying a woman with low self-esteem, but like a woman who just is cool with me as a person, just being me, I could fuck with that. But if you get to asking me too many questions about what I make and what type of lifestyle I have, nah. Why you need to know all that?
Like I don't like understand what a motherfucker want to like, and it'd be some unrealistic shit. Like, bitch will ask you, you know what I mean? You got $80,000 in your bank account, bitch. Why would I be on this website if I had it?
Yeah, anybody asking questions like that definitely is begging. Those are beggar questions. Once you ask me a beggar question, I'm leaving you the fuck alone. Once you start asking like what type of restaurant are we going to, and we only going to this restaurant? Like, are you here for the food or you here for me? Like, this restaurant has good food. So if good food ain't enough, it gotta be expensive food. I know you ain't the one for me.
But the pay for play, like Gilbert Arenas said this shit, the craziest shit. Like I love his podcast. I think his
Shout
shit
out to
called
No Chill Gil.
Yeah, No Chill. I think it was the No Chill Gil podcast.
The No
Just saying
Chill
about something.
podcast.
Yeah, he was talking about. He said, "Man, what?" The lady asked him. He said, "Why?" She said, "Why are you not married?" He said, "The women attracted to me, they're gonna ask for too much and expect too much, and they don't got nothing to bring to the table. Why would I do that to myself? What value do you bring? Because I'm gonna have to buy you a car. I'm gonna have to do this, blah blah blah." He said, I'd rather pay for it. And a lot of rich people are comfortable just flying a bitch out and leave it right there.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's like this. When you at that income level, your risk factor is way higher than us. Like, we stand to lose $80-$90. Like whatever the meal costs, we might take the L on the meal. But like, even in marriage, like with a lot of us, it's like, okay, the worst case scenario for a dude at my income level is literally, damn, we got a divorce. She's keeping the house. I might end up on some child support, but I'll survive. A nigga like Gilbert Arenas that has $100 million, that's a $50 million loss for some pussy. Like, dude, I could go and hit the baddest prostitute on the planet for, say, $500 for a night. And that's the type of money he probably eat that shit for lunch. Like, $500 is probably a brunch for him. So he like, shit, I can give you this little chump change and hit a bitch that look like Kim Kardashian, or I could sit up here and try to hope this woman falls in true love with me, knowing I got $100 million. Like, nigga, when you a multi-millionaire, women, they know that shit. So it's like, you can never gauge whether a woman really likes you or not. So shit, if I was rich like that, marriage wouldn't even be an option for me.
Like,
unless she rich too, shit.
And you know what I mean? I hate the game of the social media too. Like you see this shit where like the blast game is everything. Like that shit's childish to me. You blasting a nigga. Like, oh, I got my man. You say you want to jump on.
What it do?
What's
What it
the
do,
dizzle?
man? Man, I was on my Facebook phone on the phone, and it's a good convo, man. It's a good convo.
You know what I mean? This is my boy Jordan Lucas. This is Jordan Lucas' little brother right here.
Oh man, I got my boy comment the comment right here, man.
God damn,
The
man.
bald head, man.
but you had some interesting stuff. You talked about your struggles with dating in 2023.
Yeah, that was on the last show, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean. You was talking about how it's all about the meals and bitches just scamming for a free meal.
Yeah, I mean that's true, man. I mean it's true, bro. I mean, I think like Uncle, you said like earlier that bitches ain't popular so they get a follower on Instagram. Like perfect example, the girl that threw her brawl on stage with Drake, man. I mean, like, yeah, she's attractive, but like the face, you know what I'm saying? Like, and since Drake, he's a popular dude, popular artist. She's on a podcast. I think she has a kid and everything now, or she has a kid even before this happened. But as she blew up, now now people want to bone her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
her price
you
went up, dog.
You can't fall asleep on a butterface, so they dangerous.
Well, the thing is, we all know butterfaces are the best because they
they
know
are
that
the
they
best.
ugly, so they not finna ask for too much, and they have everything that actually matters when it counts. So that's dope. But a woman with popularity, hell no, red flag. And when it comes to the free meal chicks, that's why I have a limit on what I'm spending on first dates. Like, I'm not finna take the L. If you get a free meal out of me, it's gonna be Fridays, Applebee's, Chili's. You not finna get a $200 steak out of me.
No,
Like, we can work our way up to that if I'm fucking, but I'm not finna be doing that just to hope. Oh, maybe this one, maybe this time. Like, that shit gonna get cheaper and cheaper. We're gonna work our way down. So we might start at the Cheesecake Factory. And if we go 3 or 4 days, bitch, we meeting at Burger King.
So I guess I guess on your first date, like, are you taking her to like Applebee's or Chili's, something basic?
First date, if she's
First couple of dates,
if she's pretty, like, let's just say, because like, I'm not. If you busted and disgusted, meet me at the house. Get a bottle. Bring some, bring some weed, bring a blunt or something. Like, we're not doing all that. But if she's pretty, she dressed nice, she got a lot going on, she seemed like a nice chick, we could probably do like the Cheesecake Factory or something like that, like, $30-$40 a plate type shit. I probably spend about 100, maybe even 2, depending on who she is. But like I said, after that, if I don't feel a sexual chemistry,
my man said, "What's the limit?"
The limit, $200.
Woo, that's too high for me right there.
But like, put it this way, it depends on the chick though. Like, this is it's levels to this shit.
Yeah, it really is.
The reason I'm saying 200 is because he said the limit. So if I'm spending 200, this is a dime piece. Like, if I'm spending 200, it's because I'm like, you know what, I might see a future with this chick. But if I'm literally just trying to fuck, oh no, meet me in Starbucks.
Damn.
Yeah. To answer to Jalen's question, huh? Oh, no. The answer to Jalen's question, for me, that depends on like where you go too. Because like for me, like my first date might be different than how you say Dolomite. So his first date might be different than mine. So I'm more like interactive. So I like going to Top Golf, maybe something fun, bowling. I know I'm in Jersey, so there's a place called Supercharged. So it's like a go-kart place. So I mean, that's like 50 there at that place. I mean, Top Golf, I mean, for 2 people, it's like at least like 50. You can eat, do things, but I think it depends on like where you go. I mean, if you go to a dinner, my limit is probably like 180. No, I'm saying 80 to 100, not 180 or 80 to 100 on the or maybe even 50. But I'm a Dolomite, man. I'm taking that girl to Chick-fil-A or freaking Doba or Chipotle, man. Like,
yeah,
but I told Rod that I've taken a girl to Hibachi a couple times and it was all right. But that's
the best spot though.
The
best
Hibachi hit you for like 2.
Oh, yeah.
You take a woman to fucking Benihana's, that should have hit you for about, you be 200 down. If you take a woman to Benihana, dog.
Nah, I'm not.
Plus
That's why.
sushi, drinks.
That's why I like that Corey Holcomb when he said this. A woman with the struggle face and struggling.
That's what I'm saying.
PF Chang. That's like Ruth Chris to them.
No, yeah, you
Olive
going to
Garden
Fridays.
Olive Garden, man.
Olive Garden.
If you got it, no, you got
Ruby
to struggle.
Tuesdays.
No, struggle face Chili's.
What? And you in the West Coast though, Dolomite, right?
Yeah.
So you can take a motherfucker to a food truck out there, and it probably tastes like a 5-star.
Take it to a good ass hamburger stand. We got some real good Mexican food out here. Like, get you a fucking burrito. This damn big for like $15. Like,
I mean, that's facts. Yeah.
You know, I'll do some shit like that. You know, because where y'all at?
So I'm in Jersey, and they're like New York. So like, I mean, there's more clubs.
Gotta
and
take
shit.
her ass for a fucking slice of pizza, chop
I
cheese
mean,
or some shit.
Chop that. You ain't lying, bro.
Go get her ass a damn meat patty or something from the Jamaican joint. Yeah. But like that's usually like my thing. Like depending on what area you in, like tips that I give, man, take her somewhere that got some good ass food. Fuck expensive food. Like, oh no, I know this place, they got some good ass food. So it might not be expensive. Most places with the best food be a fucking hole in the wall with some motherfuckers that don't speak English. Take her to some shit like that. Like put her up on a good ass restaurant. Fuck trying to go to, the steakhouse and all that shit. Because some of these women literally not worth that. Like some women, you might take their ass there and they order fucking chicken nuggets because they ain't even been exposed to that type of shit.
Yeah, they can't read the menu. A lot of them can't read the menu.
Exactly. And you don't want to go to a place that don't have a price on the menu because you might end up patting your damn pockets.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I might end up getting a steak and potatoes, and girl might get a quesadilla.
She gonna be like, what is it? What is that calamari? What is that?
Oh my god.
She's gonna be like, what is the filet mignon? Let me get that one.
But Jalen, what's your limit in the comments? I wonder what his limit is. He's the one that asked.
Yeah. What's your limit, Jalen?
Like, what's your limit, Rob? What's your limit?
Oh, I'm married now, so it's no limit.
What would be your limit? Hypothetically.
Well, what? Yeah.
Like I was a mean PF Chang nigga. You know what I mean? I go to like a sushi bar or something really like something light. You know what I mean? But I tried this new shit.
What's the price on a fucking PF Chang? Because I ain't never ate there before. But Benihana's a hit you for a nice.
Like probably like 110, maybe something like that.
Per plate or the whole day?
Like the whole day, probably.
Okay, like so about 50, 55 a plate. You probably get a drink or two.
But when I was going wild though, when I was money back ride, I used to take them to that what's that shit called? Where you pull the card up and you flip it with the steakhouse.
Oh, I went there for my birthday. This is crazy, bro.
Get all the lamb chops. Get all the lamb chops. Get all the lamb chops you want.
Non-stop meats, pause, man.
Damn, that's dope.
No, literally, like you have a red and green card, and the green card is like they'll give you like chicken wings. They're nice and hot and fresh. And then if you're eating, you'll flip it over to red. Then green, they give you like lamb chop.
Yeah, see, like I said, like shit like that, like you.
But that runs you a buck though, you know.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Like you do shit like that for a woman that you like.
Love.
This is gonna be a relationship possibly. Yeah. Like you don't do that shit because you think it's gonna get you some pussy. I say that all the time. If you're gonna buy some pussy, just buy the pussy. Don't try to buy the pussy through a restaurant.
Yeah.
If you just gonna cash her out on some pussy, just give her $200 and say, "Hey man, what you gonna do for this $200? I just give it to you right now." Because going through the restaurant, trust me, you're gonna be $200 out. You're gonna get a hug and you're gonna have blue balls. So don't even play yourself.
That's fact.
But
if all you want is some coochie, keep that shit brief. Get you a nice little Fridays on a special, Buffalo Wild Wings or some shit like that, dog.
Yeah, Jalen has a point. I mean, definitely depending on how the long night is. I mean, usually if it's like a light dinner, like Chili's or a local spot, if it goes well, I might take it. If it's a hot out, I might take her to get some ice cream. Something
a cool thing to do on some real shit, especially like if you really want to get the pussy, take her like bowling first.
I love bowling. I'm a competitive ass nigga, man.
Yeah,
when it comes to
take her
bowling.
out somewhere like bowling, go kart riding, or some shit. Like take her
Yeah.
somewhere that has some nice strong drinks. Maybe even get a bottle.
I like talking shit when I'm doing bowling and shit. Like, yo, you
Yeah,
can't beat me. Like,
so you get her fucked up, and then when she's loaded, she ain't gonna care what y'all eat. She's just gonna want to put something on her stomach. So you get her fucked up at the bowling alley. So by the time it's time to choose a restaurant, she like, I don't give a fuck. Let's just go to a burger joint. Let's just go get a hamburger. And then that's when you try to go in for the kill, dog.
But I told Jordan this, man. I
what do you
told
tell me, bro? What do you
I
tell me?
told this nigga he's trying to be the Notebook. I told him, man.
Nope.
And
What you mean about
I
that?
said I told this nigga he's trying to be Love Jones. I told this nigga enjoy your 20s, nigga.
I'm 20. I'm 25. Yeah.
Enjoy your 20s.
Yeah, get all the pussy you can, dog.
I told him try to get one of them old
Because
cougars.
once you get married, trust me,
It's old.
and it's
awesome.
the older you get, the freakier these women get.
Oh yeah.
So when you hit them 30s, you gonna meet some freaks, and you already gonna be married, and they gonna be telling you some shit, and that's how niggas end up cheating. That's how niggas fuck their marriage up, because you get married too early, and when you married, you gonna be getting offered offered pussy left and right.
That's what happened to me, Jordan. I went Amish. I did it like at 19. I fucked up. You know what I mean? It's
It
like
ain't nothing more attractive to a woman than a wedding ring.
oh no. That's like you become Green Lantern after that shit. Like it is
A woman
attracted to
see
that
a
shit.
wedding ring, like put it this way.
Mhm.
If you got like some money, like $200-300, just go get you like a dummy wedding ring and just walk around with it.
Go to the mall.
Yeah, go get your little bullshit little gold ring and put that shit on your ring finger. I'm telling you, women just gonna come from all over the place. Like, oh damn, you married?
Where'd you get that?
The good ones are all. It's always the good ones that get taken off first. Bitch, I cheat. What's the deal? I'm a dirty motherfucker. Let's do
Oh
it.
man. Oh man. That's some good advice. Yeah, I mean,
Okay, that's
but
a toxic ass secret. I'm telling you, dog. Like, cause the thing is,
yeah.
women when they see a wedding ring on you, it's like I know he's a good man because a woman decided to marry him.
Yeah, I was using some tricks back in my day. Though. I used to use my nephew. I used to tell my nephew he's my son. Like, yeah, this is my son. You know what I mean? I'm bagging groceries. I got
Single
2 jobs.
dad out here,
Single dad,
making it work.
making it work. Here's my number.
Women love to see a dude handling business.
Oh yeah.
Cause so this past weekend I went down to the beach with my one homie and like we were like one random dude at the restaurant and he was like, "Yo, when y'all go out, talk to these girls, like, all right." So for me, for real, I'm trying to be a sports broadcaster on air talent, but like when you're on these dates with these girls, right? He said the best advice is to like not lie, but like be like tell the girl you're in finance or like I don't know if I believe that though. Tell the girl like false
Nah,
things.
because like put it this way, the more she think you got, she gonna try to put you into a trick bag.
Yeah.
Especially if you try to approach her pretending that you like some rich person, she gonna be like, "Oh, I got me one. Cool. Okay, Mr. Finance. Let's get some champagne."
Yes. Yeah.
So don't even do that. Just let her know, man.
Or
I'm just a regular guy out here trying to have a good time and meet some cool people and have some experiences.
Or like if I'm with my wingman, my boy Trevor, he'd be like, so I'm like 6 foot, I'm like kind of husky, so I could be like, yo, I'm a D3 lineman. This is my sports agent. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. Maybe that can go.
Man, it's just good to be yourself.
But I don't know. I don't like lying, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't tell nobody to lie, dog. Because eventually it's gonna come out. The truth gonna come out. You're gonna be fucked up. You know, she gonna be like, why you don't ever go to practice? When do you have games? And it's never good, dog.
Friday night, 8:00.
She gonna be like, I want to see you play.
Look, I'll be look me. I'm number 78 on the O line.
See, that's what I'm saying, dog. You just better off. Just don't even do it, dog. Just keep that shit 100. It's way easier to just be 100.
Yeah.
It definitely is way easier being, yourself and shit, man. You can't You only lying to yourself at the end.
Yeah. You know, especially because, like, put it this way, and this is the reason I don't lie. You never know who you gonna end up liking or who might end up really liking you. And you don't want to be in a situation where you really, you know, catch feelings for this woman,
Oh,
and then
Kyle,
she
man,
find out you fucking lied your way into the pussy, and then it's like, now your fucking heart is broke because she ain't fucking with you. Because ain't no woman gonna respect you if you built your relationship on a lie.
Yeah, well, I feel like my major. I mean, I because I graduated from college with sports communication, so that's my major. So like, I'm good on that. I don't
So
really
you have
to
a
lie.
degree?
Yeah, I got a degree. Yep, yes, sir.
Dog, even if you ain't got no fucking job, bitch, I ain't got no job, but I got a degree though, so I have potential. That's it. Bitch, I got a degree. I got 10 steps ahead of 90% of these niggas, even if they have a job. Cause with a degree, it's a lot of jobs you can get just having a degree in general. You can be a fucking pilot just because you got a fucking degree.
True, that's true.
So you got unlimited potential. Like shit, you invincible. You gonna be tripping and falling in the pussy.
Tripping.
Cause you got a fucking degree, dog.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Like I said, man, like me right now, like now that I'm single as an ex-husband, man, I can't throw a rock without hitting no pussy, dog. And it's literally because a woman loves to see a man that handles business. Like, because, you know, as a single father, I posted I'll be kicking it with my kids and taking care of my kids and taking them to school and shit. DM be flooded. Oh my God, your kids are so cute. I just love to see how you do this and that. Oh, my baby daddy don't be doing this. My baby daddy. Let me show you what else your baby daddy don't be doing. Come by.
On the lawn.
Lord have mercy, man.
Hey, I'm telling you, homie. A woman loves a man that handles business. A work uniform. That's a good, you know, like when you hollering at females, you know, they catch you looking like you coming from work or going to work, or they see you on social media and you posting from work, handling business. Women love that shit.
That's why I'm kind of like, I don't mind staying single because I want to get like focus on getting my money right, like finding a job, and, like, you know, focus on myself. But then again, I want, you know, to go out, like, cause like I like going out. I'm a social butterfly. I mean, I like, you know, going out to bars and so on occasions, not like every weekend, but at the same time, I don't mind being single, man. Focus on myself, you know, get money, you know, because girls,
Just
like you said,
get pussy. Don't try to fall in love, dog.
This nigga, I'm telling you, Dolemite, this nigga trying to be Love Jones.
Just get you some pussy, my
Also,
nigga. Like, trust me,
free Tory Lanez.
Life is a lot
too.
simpler. Leave it at this. Like, put it this way: don't look for pussy. Just let pussy find you. And when it finds you, take it for what it is, and just stay on your fucking grind. You ain't gotta fall in love with every woman who like you and all that goofy shit. Just, all right, that was fun. I got work to do.
You better fall on some pussy voodoo, man. You keep on, man, trying to be Love Jones, man.
Man,
that Ouija board pussy.
Let me go ahead and just hit the double pause button. Jack off as much as possible, my nigga. That'll keep you out of a lot of stupid shit. Man, empty balls will keep your brain on full.
If my co-host is in here, I'm sorry, man. Kyle Edwards.
Empty balls keep your brain on full, dog. Like the hornier you are, the less intelligent you are when it comes to dealing with women.
I mean, I read with that. I mean, I guess fornication. I mean, I heard that that's bad for you.
What?
Man, that's different opinions on the internet.
It depends on your level of feelings attached to your meat. Because if you can't separate your meat from your feelings,
yeah,
nigga, feel yourself.
That's true, man.
Because you can't be out here letting your heart get broke every time you know, you touch something.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't say I'm like desperate for the pussy, man, but it's just like I don't know. It's like, I mean, especially the girls in my generation, like especially in my generation, women in my generation, I learned that like even the talking is like fucking ass, man. Like the communication's ass, man. It's like it's inconsistent. You know,
They got
I don't know if you heard
options.
the term
Why you
Yeah,
gotta
you got
ghost.
shoot for some
options.
older chicks. Get you some 35, 40-year
That's
old coochie.
that's what I told you. That's what I
It's
told
well
you.
seasoned and they
Well,
freaky as hell, and they know
well,
how they body work.
yeah.
They done mastered they coochie. They know exactly what it do and how to do it. They get they nut first, and then you just go in there and you just boop boop boop. And trust me, they won't even let you catch feelings. They're gonna be like, all right, bye. Have a good day, Jordan. I'm gonna pack you a lunch. You can go ahead and go on about your little day.
You don't gotta worry. You don't gotta worry about the kids. A lot of
They
them
don't
burnt
even want
out.
shit from you. They got their own job.
Yeah. The
All,
question is
all
like, what
they
about? So what about finding them at a bar? Like, what about
all they
finding?
want is a link. Yeah. You know, they be at bars, they be on social media and shit. I'll be finding them everywhere. Get you a bus driver. They always got fat asses and they be freaky. Shout out to bus drivers.
Got me thinking, man.
Hey yo, what's going on with this craze about these women CDL drivers, man? Class A's. They be having wagons on them.
They be sitting on it all day. That motherfucker just be growing. I'm a truck driver myself. That's how I know about bus drivers, because I used to drive buses. Boy, bus drivers be having that ass. And they be freaky. Truth be told, man, my kid's mom a bus driver, dog. Bus drivers that's where it's at. I love bus drivers. If that wasn't her job, I'd be all through that motherfucker picking them up.
So you think the bus driver beats the CNA? That's what you saying?
Hell yeah.
God.
CNAs be cleaning up dookie all day. Bus drivers, shit, they get off work. They got all type of energy. They ain't been doing shit. They just had a steering wheel in their hand all day. They chilling. They ready for action when they get off work. CNAs, they been cleaning up dookie, fucking with old people all day. They don't be in the mood. A bus driver, shit.
So the bus driver is number one freakiest profession for women.
Freakiest profession. I don't know about freakiest. That I don't know. Because, you know, it is women in that medical industry that's freaky as hell.
Them librarians be saying some crazy shit too.
That's what I'm saying. Like women with easy ass jobs, they be the ones like secretaries and shit. Women who work in corporate.
What about like teachers, educators? Or
Oh,
are they
You
more
see how many of
serious?
them motherfuckers be fucking students? You know they freaks.
Yeah, Rod, you gotta clip that shit.
Shit, these teachers
You gotta
getting caught up having OnlyFans pages. You know they freaky.
Yeah,
teachers freaky, dog.
Yeah.
Not the teacher I was talking to. She was fucking terrible at fucking talking.
Back in the day, you couldn't even get a piece of teacher pussy.
I just don't be knowing where to catch them at.
That shit was like being Mario back in the day.
I would love to catch me a motherfucking teacher, like a fucking Pokemon and shit.
That was hard. I was hard back in the day.
Yeah,
try to grab something back.
If I catch a teacher, I'm keeping her. But yeah, I like women who work corporate jobs, who don't work very hard, because they got nothing but energy.
Yeah,
they the best ones, dog.
I
Never fuck with a woman who works 16, 17-hour days.
Damn, I can't.
That's what I'm saying. You got to get the ones that got the energy. You fuck with a woman who work too hard, she ain't in the mood. She ain't got the energy.
Yeah. Wait, what you tell me, Rob?
I told you gotta try you a gilf. You know what I mean, a granny. You gotta experience them situations, bro, with the pink velvet in their mouth.
And see, the funny thing about now in 2023, nigga, a gilf is in her 40s.
Yeah, that's
nowadays
young.
these motherfuckers, these grandmothers be 42 and shit. It ain't like our day. Our grandmama was old. She had all
80.
gray hair and shit.
80
her name
with
was
13
Gertrude
kids.
or Agnes or Ruthie Mae. Now these motherfucking grandmothers' name be LaShonda.
That's the damn truth.
These women be having grandkids and they be driving an Altima, wearing Balenciagas and shit. So these grandmothers is different. Shit, I got a grandmother on my roster. Now that I think about it, she just told me about her little grandson. Say, you got a grandson? Shit. This woman a motherfucking grandmother. She 38 years old.
Bernie Mac.
Let me tell you.
Fucking
What's
dead.
up, yo? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Yo, Rod,
Big
Rod,
chillin'.
fuck you, nigga. I'm pissed the fuck off, man. Up here treating me like he treated me like I'm street pussy, nigga. Don't do that shit with me.
I thought you working and you say you retired and you selling platters now.
My man texts me and said, yo, E, I want you to be on Wednesday show. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna be working. I don't work till late. I got you.
Oh, I forgot, man.
I'm sitting. Look, he sent me the damn link for the damn episode. I'm like, hold the fuck up. Ain't I supposed to be on this episode? God damn, man. Damn,
we trying to talk to my man Jordan, man. He trying to be Love Jones, man.
He sent me a link before you did, man.
Shit. Hell, I had to remind this nigga that I'm on the show.
Yeah. So I be.
What you smoking, Rod?
I'm a wino. You know I'm a wino, right? I can't get myself together, but I'm trying to.
That's fucked up. Man. You said these two extra light skinned niggas or some shit, but I'm the last one to get something. That's some bullshit, man.
You know what it is? The hair. I don't like too much hair on my fucking podcast.
This Dolomite got a full braidable damn beard, and you talking about me?
I'm talking about the top. I'm talking about the headpiece.
Oh shit, man! I just cut my shit off, man. What's going on, Dolomite? What's up, Jordan?
Man, chilling and shit.
What's going on? My bad, man. I know y'all was all smooth and having a love hour and shit.
No. I'm trying to help my man out. This what I'm trying to do.
Some toxic advice. Some cool old dirty nigga advice.
I mean, I'm listening. You're right about the damn truck drivers, but them damn CNAs, bro, they got it.
I'm telling you, they bite your ass cheeks and everything.
Shit.
Hey. You ain't never met a CNA without a fat ass. Now that's the truth.
I don't like into ass. I like big titties. That's always been my game.
I like both.
You know what I mean? Because I was a formula baby, so I didn't really get a chance to really get nurtured.
And see, with me, I always tell them if I don't have both, I'm a cheat. If you got a fat ass and little titties, I'm cheating on you with somebody with some big titties.
Like it's really rare to find like the girl with both like a natural balance. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh shit,
I just don't like
natural. Because nowadays, shit, these bitches got BBLs and fake titties. You can find that shit everywhere now.
It's true.
I just don't like hot dog titties. I just don't like hot dog titties. I don't like hot dog titties.
You can find BBLs in church now.
Get the fuck out of here.
The first lady at your church got a damn BBL now.
God damn. That's crazy.
Hey, that is true though. That's true. But I'm with you though. I used to be a titty man. I used to like them long ass titties. You know what I'm saying? I want to hug your knees and suck your nipples. That's the shit I like.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Those long titties was the best one.
That's crazy.
I like when she on top and the titty just fall in your mouth.
Let that shit lay on top of your head. What's up?
Yeah.
So you want the Nathan hot dogs and the beans type of titties. That's what you talking about.
Hey dude, first of all, nobody want no big ass perky titties. Blocking the TV and shit. You don't want that.
Blocking the TV.
Yeah, you want the motherfuckers that like it's on a downward slope. You need them.
Yeah,
those the ones
grab
that
both the motherfuckers and suck them at the same time.
There you go.
Like I used to like define women that had kids like 1 year old where them ducks still open. The milk's still open and shit.
Nah.
Oh,
is that disrespectful?
That freaks me the fuck out.
Is that disrespectful to drink another nigga's kid's milk?
Nope.
That's kind of weird, but
I've done it.
That shit tastes like almond milk, though. That shit tastes like almond milk.
Yeah, that shit, it freaked me out at first. I'm like, what the fuck is that? But I ain't stopped.
You thought she'd have nutted out her titty. That was
yeah, exactly. I ain't stopped though. I knew what it was. I realized. I said, "Oh, you got a baby." I forgot.
That's why I'm trying to get Jordan on a slaughtering tour, right? I told him do an old lady, do a lady with no legs, do a lady that can't talk.
Come on now.
And that's the Holy Trinity.
Don't do all that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I have no legs. Wow, man.
That shit, that pussy just there.
That's full access. Ain't nothing in the way. Lightweight. You can pick her up. But don't do that. Don't do it.
I mean, you breaking the damn HIPAA law or some shit, man.
Yeah,
That ain't
exactly.
right.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, Rod's breaking laws and shit, right?
Hey, yo,
You gonna be getting stalked by a woman in a wheelchair.
That's good though.
Wow.
If you live on the third floor, you don't gotta worry about it.
She gonna be waiting at the bottom of the steps for you when you on the way to work.
Every damn time.
She gonna be sitting there in her fucking wheelchair waiting on your ass. Don't play like that.
She gonna fall. She gonna fall out on purpose. Like this motherfucker pushed me.
Hell yeah.
Like,
He cut my legs off.
Oh God.
He did it.
God.
Don't do that, man. Just catch you a nice little 35, 40-year-old woman, dog.
There you go. And she gotta have at least 1 or 2 kids.
Yeah. If she ain't got no kids, it's something wrong with her.
It's whack. It's whack.
Yeah, at least 1 or 2.
She ain't got no women with no kids is a red flag.
Wow.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's either something wrong with the pussy or something wrong with her.
Ooh, that's
nobody wanted no commitment with that woman.
What it is, she'd have had 6 damn abortions. That's what the hell happened. That's why she ain't got no damn. That's why she ain't got no damn.
That's possible
kids.
too. And if she had all them abortions, it's something wrong with her. She got a whole lot of dead baby spirits in her.
Oh, you got burnt sage on that thing.
She a fucking serial killer.
Wow. I didn't say that.
Yeah, she a serial killer. Call her Dexter.
Damn, plastic bag.
Oh shit!
You can't fuck with a woman that got more bodies than King Vaughn.
Oh man,
that shit's crazy.
Dola might come with the course of the day, man.
Man, I'm telling you,
that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yo, but you know, it's something about them damn Cali ass niggas, but y'all know the game for no damn reason. That's the crazy part.
Man, it's too much competition out here, dog. Like it's millions of people, dog. We got motherfuckers from all over the world, so you got to be able to compete. You gotta have mouthpiece, or you ain't gonna get no pussy.
Hey, yo, you know what fucked me up though, man? I was watching the news today, man. My man Wayne Brady came as a pansexual. He said he's a pansexual.
I saw that.
That nigga be fucking pots and pans now.
I don't even know what this shit means.
I think that means he fucked everything.
That mean if it's a hole in it, he putting his dick in it.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
A man, a woman, a tranny, a motherfucking
all of it.
He don't give a fuck. He hitting it all.
Yeah. Wayne Brady look like he hits it all too.
Yeah.
Shit, that nigga Barber need to hit that hairline.
Shit, that bitch been gone since 27. What 20?
That nigga hairline is.
No, that shit been gone since 2000.
His hairline is confusion because his head shape crazy. So it's like they just make up the hairline as they go. Like fuck it,
Lord.
This is like a good place for a corner.
Hey, but shit, that's how damn Jamie Foxx is. You never seen Jamie Foxx with the same hairline.
That nigga paint that hairline on.
That nigga, every movie that Jamie Foxx got a new hairline. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
That Jamie Foxx story is wild. How he had the medical issue.
Then they said they cloned him and shit.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That nigga, he was fucking dying for 2-3 months. Nigga, of course you're gonna be light skinned. You ain't been outside. Your ass been in a hospital bed losing weight.
Yeah, talking about his face look different. Of course, that bitch is hungry. He's tired.
Hell yeah, the nigga, he been eating through a fucking tube in the dark.
He was in a coma.
Yeah, like nigga, what the fuck you expect this nigga to look like? Like people just be wanting to say some shit. People just be talking for the sake of talking.
Right.
I don't be listening to niggas on the internet no more. They think everybody a fucking clone.
Everybody thinks somebody's a clone, yo. But I'm still waiting for this Adam 22's wife sex tape. And I've been waiting for it. I was trying to
pre-wait for it. I seen that shit.
I seen it.
Like seen last month.
Yeah,
man, that shit was all over Twitter. He was tearing her ass up.
Man.
So he went on a tour. He went on a tour talking shit about it.
So he did it like it was for Alabama then. The Alabama riverfront. That's how you dig around.
That nigga had a condom with a white chair on the side of that motherfucker.
God damn.
Yeah.
God damn, that's crazy.
Adam
Yeah,
22 is wild, man.
Yeah, he tore her ass up. I said, boy, ain't no motherfucking way.
Like my man's, I had somebody at my job. I ain't gonna say his name, but he told me, he said it's just sex. I'm like, yo, that's like letting Mr. Marcus.
Just sex, nigga. That's what makes her your wife. Because if you ain't fucking her, she just your homegirl.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking just sex, nigga. Sex is the whole reason y'all in a fucking relationship. Could you imagine being in a relationship with a woman you not having sex with if it's just sex?
I can't do that.
Nigga, sex is the whole reason you call yourself loving this woman.
I can't imagine somebody digging my old lady out like Baskin
Nigga,
Robbins.
sex is literally the only thing separating your relationship with your girl from her fucking supervisor at work.
Rod, I'm done, yo. I'm out.
That's true.
Digging her out like Baskin Robbins.
It's not even just that, man. It's the fact is that he fucked the shit out of her on camera, and everybody can see this shit on the regular. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't come back from that.
Adam 22 is a cuck though.
Oh yeah.
Most you know, some
so you telling me? So you think he ate it out?
Watching that shit, jacking off, huh?
He probably.
So you think he ate the seed out?
Hell yeah,
man!
Whoa. God.
Yeah, that's his style though. Adam 22, yeah, that's his style.
Damn, man.
Like, just think about it, dog. Like Adam, he's in that world. Like when everybody was like, "Oh my god," I wasn't tripping because at the end of the day, like. He knew what he was signing up for. So it's not an L like the nigga snuck up and fucked his wife, or the nigga like caught him at a party and took her from him. Like he knew what was going on. So we more upset than he is. Let's just put it that way.
That is true. But I think Adam's the type of guy he picked the dude out for too. I think he's the one like, yeah, I want this black motherfucker right here. Like that's the one Adam is.
Yo, could you imagine Mr. Marcus and Shane Diesel and Bride Knight? These niggas just had this bitch looking like a fucking a kebab, a land kebab at a gyro spot, having it spinning around.
Bruh. No, we good, man.
Hell no. And see, that's the thing, dog. Like that's some white boy shit.
No, I couldn't get down with that.
I can't look at you the same, motherfucker, like you do.
Yeah, because I don't know, because like I remember there was a meme on Facebook some years back that said, "Could you watch your wife have sex with another man for $1 million?" No. Ain't no motherfucking way, my nigga. Like, cause at the end of the day, I'm gonna look at you as $1 million prostitute.
Hey yo,
you just $1 million hoe.
But hey, Eric G, do you ever think about this sometimes? I think about this sometimes. You know what I mean? What they thinking about during sex or the masturbation time? Do you think they ever think about their ex?
Oh hell yeah, most definitely. Especially if their ex was beating the bottom out of her ass. Yeah,
I mean, like cranking that like Soldier Boy at 07. I mean,
hell, this is truth. This is truth. I think a lot of dudes don't realize that women think like y'all too sometimes. So, yo, like sometimes you have a chick, you be hitting a chick too. You be thinking about the last chick you done hit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times that happens. So you be sitting there like smashing it, like, damn man, I know that last bitch I had pussy was fat. Like it happens. So you know what I'm saying? I think the same thing. I bet while you fucking, she probably thinking like, look, damn, my ex nigga used to just fold my ass. And that what happened.
Nigga, my ego too big.
That's why you know
I'm better than all them niggas. Niggas a new sheriff in town.
That's why I'm okay with that, because I know I'm like Ichiro. I don't got the long ball game. You know, I'm playing in the field. I'm doing line drives. I'm stealing bases. I'm all right in the field, but I'm not no home run hitter. So when you know yourself, you can't. Don't get me
wrong, man. I do. My biggest problem, especially in my younger years, man, was that I wanted to be your fucking best. I'm okay at this moment. I'm okay being mediocre at this moment. I'm in my damn mid-30s. I'm okay. If my wife don't like this no more, we can buy what the fuck you want.
Well, see, the thing is, dog, and this, like my thing is, I think my ultimate confidence comes from the fact that, like, it's a reason you fucking me and not him. So, nigga, no matter what he doing, nigga, if it was all that, you be there and not here.
And when you get older, you ain't trying to fuck for no hours no more. You're trying to get 5 minutes.
But shit, That's why I be so confident because I'm like, she don't want to be here like I don't want to be here, nigga.
They don't want to sweat that track out. Fucking
Yeah,
hair
because
stank
it's
and
like
shit.
this, Jordan. You know you did your job when she started being like, come for me, please, nigga, bust a nut, cause I'm done. When she starts saying she's like, oh, come for me, daddy, that mean nigga, I'm through. Please just stop, cause in a minute I'm gonna stop you.
Yo, she begging his ass now.
Yeah, nigga, just bust your nut, nigga. You not
Hey,
done
yo.
yet, nigga. It's been 5
Hey, yo,
minutes, nigga. Shit.
What was that Dave Chappelle skit, man? Where they were fucking, she like wrap it up.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm telling you, dog. Like the older women get shit. Older women can't fuck all night neither.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
fucking all
true.
night shit is a myth.
Yeah, because one did tell me back in my day, put some skin sauce off in there. So that is true.
Yeah, nigga, these older women, they got shit to do like you got shit to do. That's why it's good to fuck older women. Because older women be like, nigga, you got 10 fucking minutes. You better bust your motherfucking nut. Younger women be trying to fuck until the cows come home.
They got historic tags on their pussy.
Yeah, nigga. Older women, shit, nigga. Older women be like, motherfucker, I got some food I gotta cook later on, my nigga. I'm trying to call this chicken out.
Let me tell you this, Ray. How you know you dealing with an older woman when she always want to get on top? Because she gonna get hers.
Yeah, she like, nigga, let me get my nut first.
Let me get up on here first and knock this out. So
shit,
that's
why
nigga,
you know you fucking with an OG where she just be like, don't move. Let me do it. Don't worry about it, nigga. Just keep that motherfucker hard. I'm gonna get my nut. Don't even worry about it, nigga. Just sit still.
Brother man said you better get yours because I'm gonna get mine.
Yeah, nigga. Because older women, they already know the position they want to be in. They like, look, nigga, just sit right there. Watch this. They gonna get doggy and they gonna. All right, nigga, go ahead and bust your nut, nigga. I'm good.
Also, you gotta put some Vicks on their nipples. They like that.
Damn, that nigga said Vicks vapor rub.
God damn.
That nigga said dip that shit in Listerine.
Motherfucker, I think Rod, at this damn point, motherfucker, you fucking with a pharmacist. I don't know what the fuck is going on with you.
Put some Listerine in your mouth and swish it around and lick her nipples with the Listerine and shit. Let the tingling sensation.
Minty fresh.
Yeah. Let that motherfucker tingle. Get some Pop Rocks.
Damn, that shit crazy. That shit's a good time. That grapefruit was different.
Eat some Pop Rocks and then eat the coochie.
The grapefruit too. The grapefruit was different too, and the fruit roll up. That shit was cool.
It kind of remind me of back in the day, man. I think we used to try like the dumbest shit, man. Thinking that shit would be freaky though. Like we used to try the dumbest shit, boy.
Did anybody ever tell you though, Eric G, when you was back in the day, like put a Jolly Rancher in your mouth while you eat the pussy?
Shit. I did the mint shit though. You know what I'm saying? I did the mint shit and ate a pussy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Listerine, dog. Gargle some Listerine and.
But back in the day, though,
jump off that goddamn bed. Bitch, oh shit!
I'm telling you, nigga, icy.
Hey, but back in the day, that shit used to be fun to fuck on the floor and shit. You know what I mean? With the towel down. You know what I mean? That shit used to be.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, my damn knees tell me to get the fuck up every time.
Nigga, after like my 7th time, I was like, nigga, my fantasy is to just have sex in the bed. Because I'm talking about, nigga, cars, washing machines, movie theaters, you know, staircases and shit. Like, nigga, you know, when you young, you ain't got your own place, nigga. You be having to sneak and get it in, nigga. So,
it's true.
The woods is
out
cool
of freakiness. Too. It just was out of fucking necessity.
The woods is cool too. You have like a little tent. That shit romantic for.
I can't do that shit, man. Back in my mind, I'm thinking Jason gonna come and fuck me up, man.
Huh? Oh yeah, you don't got no. You gotta go in the mountains
in Cali, my nigga. We.
He fucking in the desert. Who the fuck?
We gotta go to the beach. Trees out here.
Gotta go to the beach and shit.
Yeah, you can't be in car. Shit, the beach. Only thing about the beach, you have sand all in your ass.
That is true.
That shit crazy.
You know, the sex on the beach, it only sounds sexy. Sex on the beach is thoroughly overrated.
How would you do that though? If like in the public though, I guess at night.
Nighttime.
Yeah.
After about 8 o'clock, ain't nobody at the beach.
Like,
there's always somebody watching your ass.
And like, put it this way: if you go walking up like say Venice Beach around 8, 9 o'clock, Lots of people fucking on the beach.
Yo, but I want to try in the white van, nigga. I want to try in the white vans with a bed out.
Like them porno people.
Yeah, like like Bang Bros.
Dog, like nigga, from 2006 to 2017, I only drove Suburbans or Yukon XLs for that exact reason.
Hey, let me tell you the
I
best
let them seats back, boy, and it goes down. If we on the way back from the
best I ever
movie
had was my
theater,
Yukon.
I'm parking. I'm gonna find us a little industrial area, and we're gonna go ahead and bend a corner, hit that parking lot, and we're gonna getting it the fucking end.
See, but you know what, Dolomite, it's good for you can do shit like crazy shit, man, because you skinny as hell. We big
nigga. Yeah, big niggas.
You gotta plan this shit before we be fucking. Like you gotta.
That's true. That's true.
If I was y'all size, I would have me one of them vans, like a Econoliner.
Like an Astro van?
Yeah.
Like
they got the curtains.
Like
I had me a big ass van, like a Tahoe Yukon XL. You know, that shit was cool for me. But if I was a big nigga, I had me one of them vans. I put that bitch on some 24s. That bitch would be clean.
But you gotta after you hit something, you big as shit, you gotta let the air come on. Cause you know what I mean? We got the extra burning tire. You know, a nigga got a belly, two bellies hitting each other. It's a lot of chopping noises. You think Gordon Ramsay.
Let me tell you, Dre, man, shit, you be about to have a fucking heat stroke. Like, damn it.
Oh,
you gotta keep going though.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta have a sunroof and all that shit. Like that's a pro tip. If you getting it cracking in the car or something like that, nigga, you got to have some ventilation.
I don't like it down south because we got them badass mosquitoes and shit, red ants and shit. We got red ants and shit.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. We don't have animals in California. Nigga, California is like Grand Theft Auto, nigga. Like we don't have fucking mosquitoes, nigga. We don't have none of that. Y'all like, nigga. When I start like driving trucks and going across country, like y'all niggas got deers and beavers and fucking possums and shit. I've never seen these animals.
Right.
Dang.
Like nigga, I was like 30 my first time seeing a fucking possum.
They no bears in California or wherever wherever
niggas. That's in the mountains. Like it ain't no LA nigga that's ever seen a fucking bear before. Unless you've been to the mountains, nigga, we don't see animals. Ain't no deer running around fucking LA. Like nigga, we don't have that shit. We don't have beavers. We don't have what's the ones in the fucking trees? We don't have raccoons, chipmunks,
squirrels.
Yeah, that shit. We don't got them things.
Damn,
you ever see a fucking squirrel climb a palm tree? We don't have that shit.
That's shit crazy.
No, we have them rats over here, man.
Fucking nigga, LA rats. Don't have animals, my nigga. Like we got ants, roaches, dogs, and cats. That's it.
That because y'all be having some in the fucking forest fires. Them bitches are migrated. That's what the fuck happened.
That shit is there. Nigga, LA, we ain't even near that shit. We see the mountains burn from our house. Like, damn, the mountains fucked up. That's Hollywood. That's them rich people houses burning. You don't never see a hood nigga on the news saying his house burnt down. It's always rich ass white people. You know, it's always motherfucking Tom Hanks and shit. Oh, they burned down my mansion. So motherfucker, there ain't no fucking hills in Compton. Yeah, we don't get this shit, dog. We live a whole different lifestyle. So y'all niggas got forests and trees and fucking gophers and squirrels and shit. We don't got none of that shit. I ain't never even fucking seen a raccoon in real life.
So man, have y'all ever had some time share? You like, you know what I mean, share the bitch for a long time, and you was okay with sharing it because it was so good.
And again, when you're young, you do shit like that. You don't mind that she got a man. You don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens.
I'm trying to think. I know I went with this one girl who had a man, but she wanted to go on a date with me, so that's her fault.
Like I shared a couple times. I told my homeboy about it. I said, yo, this shit is the best shit I ever had. I said, yo, I gotta share this with you. You can have it now. I'm done.
Damn.
Oh, dad.
Oh, you was on ain't no fun if the homies can't have nothing.
I had to pass along. It's okay to pass it when you're done.
I've had some do that out of spite, but I've never done it on purpose. Like I had an ex fuck my homeboy to like piss me off, but like it wasn't like I'm like, hey nigga, try this 5 stars, recommend it. And I ain't never did that shit on purpose. 9 times out of 10, it's like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go fuck his homeboy. And then, you know, the nigga tell me about it and shit. And then it's just like, high five. Good job, nigga. Congratulations.
Mm.
But
Did she do
nah,
that
not
same
on
shit she did to
purpose.
me?
And I ain't gonna front. I hit again. But I think it was just to prove a point. Like, yeah, bitch, I'm still the best.
Yeah,
Oh, you want? Yeah, you like you said earlier, man. You want to prove that you better motherfucker than everybody else.
Nigga, I'm a, you know.
That used to be my problem
got
too.
an
Though. I used to
ego.
always do it. I used to always do that shit. I was like, yo, I want you to go the fuck home. You know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, we used to, when we be fucking back in the day, I used to make her call his name out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to fuck up your home life.
This is psychology shit.
I don't want to fuck up your home life, bitch. Don't. My name is Jerome. Yes, say it. Like, don't. Yo, I want you to call his name out. So when you go back home, you don't fuck up.
I never.
That man can supply for you, man. I ain't gonna do that.
But have you ever got
fuck nobody, bitch? But if you got that nigga name tatted, I'm gonna try to nut on it.
God damn, that's crazy.
Hey, yo, that shit was all cool. That was all cool. Somebody fuck my bitch. Now I'm like, oh god damn.
See, that's why I never fuck nobody, bitch, because I believe in karma.
Karma is a bitch now.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in karma. So if a woman tell me she got a dude, nigga, I'm backing the fuck off her. Like, nah, you can have that shit.
But have you ever got emotional?
I don't want a nigga like me trying to get at mine.
Have y'all ever got emotional where y'all try to like leave some shit like a bitch? Like I've done it before.
What, like something at her house?
Yeah. You ever did some punk shit like that? I've done that shit before. I got emotional like that.
You left your socks?
Yeah, I left my socks and shit, my shorts and shit.
The whole outfit at a bitch house. Drawers, basketball shorts, wife beater, all that shit. Nigga, I left the house commando.
God damn.
Right there at the foot of the bed. Oh, damn, I done left my whole shit. Let me come back and get this shit.
I put a fucking drink in the fridge and mark my territory. I'm like, yo, babe, I got my Pepsi.
I also one time I did hit a bitch with it. I took her birth control pills. I just changed them out to vitamins.
What?
Damn, nigga, you try to trap her?
Oh, wow, dude.
Damn, Rod. Keep a bitch, baby.
All these damn time I've been knowing your ass. I didn't know you was a creep like that, bitch.
Yeah,
you know
she must have had some incredible, life-changing, earth-shattering pussy if a nigga trying to trap her.
Damn.
Yeah, shit.
I'll try to become a father for no pussy.
That shit trapped me.
If it's pussy like that run around here, I don't want none.
Want it? No.
Hey, yo,
you can keep that pussy.
Yeah, that shit happened like the
Whenever a woman tell me some shit like my ex shot at me, I don't want that pussy.
No, that shit kind of turned me on a little bit.
What kind of pussy you got a nigga chasing you around and shit? Fuck you mean if you see a nigga in the blue car, just run. Bitch, no, you keep that pussy.
Yeah.
Nigga, dog, I remember I was on a date and this nigga just, you know how like, you could feel a nigga looking at you?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I'm on a date and every time I look, this nigga just staring at me. I'm like, do you know that nigga over there? She looked, she said, yeah, I used to talk to him. I said, talk to him or fuck him.
Yo, the fact that she acknowledged her fucking stalker and then kept cool with the shit.
Exactly,
you know that nigga? Yeah, he followed me on every day. It's okay.
And I was so mad because you know, like I'm trying to wait the nigga out. Like, dog, we finished our food, nigga. We just sitting there. He's still sitting there. I'm like, nigga, I know damn well it been 45 minutes. Nigga, you been finished your food. Why you ain't left yet? So then the nigga finally leave. We get up to leave. This nigga sitting in the parking lot on top of his car with 3 other niggas. I'm like, oh yeah, nigga, you got me fucked up. Luckily, you know, I'm in a gang. So I just called my niggas like, hey man, we got a little discrepancy up here at Denny's in Long Beach. It damn near went down up in that parking lot. over a bitch he ain't even had sex with. Cause like I asked, I said, my nigga, did you fuck him or not? Because this nigga finna die tonight. So I would hope you fuck this nigga. Cause if I come outside this motherfucker and he's still sitting on that car, when this phone call go through, it's gonna be bad for that dude. So if you got contact information on him, you better tell his ass the cavalry on the fucking way.
Oh shit.
Cause I'm
Damn.
telling you, like it was like 3 niggas just sitting on the car. Like I'm like, nigga, they not.
Hey.
You know how usually you get out the parking lot, you smoking weed. These niggas wasn't smoking no weed, nigga. They just
They're-
watching the door,
They're
like waiting
they're,
for me to come
they're
out.
just posted up and shit.
Like I was
I
an
gotta-
easy lick or some shit.
No, I got a question though, man. How that fucking conversation gonna go with your homeboys? You're like, look, yo, man, this bitch I'm fucking with, she's on a date right now. We all need to ride together to the damn restaurant and sit there. Like, what? How the fuck that conversation
That's
goes?
what the fuck I was thinking. Like, where the fuck these niggas come from?
And the fact that, like, what's nigga be like, yo, bro, fuck it, we gonna fuck him up, man, because he taking yogurt out. Like,
But see,
type of
you
shit?
know what I think happened though. You know, because the thing is, nigga, we from LA, nigga. He probably told that nigga like, oh, nigga, that nigga from such and such. You know, niggas will make up some shit like he from the enemy territory and shit. We got one and shit. Like, nigga.
That shit
Hey, but this shit is real though. It's a lot of pussy homicides every year.
Yeah, niggas, you will like again. Here's a reason that I always say I never fuck another nigga's woman, because I know niggas who are from gangs who won't do nothing for their hood, nothing for they manhood, nothing for their own honor or their respect, but they'll blow your fucking brains out over their girl.
I've seen that happen before.
Like
I've
a
seen that
nigga catch you on
Definitely
top
have.
of his girl, or catch messages between you and this girl, or look in his phone and see that you and this girl is a nigga will lay you out, nigga, put you on a t-shirt.
Well, maybe it's different because we maybe it's different because we down south, man. But we down south because we see niggas like how the niggas here do is they'll dog that girl out, man. They'll cheat on her ass, had kids, all that shit, and move on with their damn life. As soon as she get with another nigga, boy, he ready to kill everybody.
Man, I'm telling you, ready to kill a goldfish,
that's
nigga.
Worldwide, dog.
You ready to kill a goldfish, nigga.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
nigga,
like on that date, you like did you when you said you asked the girl like did you talk or fuck? Like, did she give a clear answer or did she?
She said they just talked, but like I told her, I said you better call him and warn him. If you still got his phone number, you better let his ass know, because the niggas I'm calling not finna fight. I'm like, so you better save this nigga life, because I know, nigga, we from LA. Like we put it this way, where y'all from?
I'm from Ridgely, Maryland, but I grew up in Tennessee. I'm in Delaware now.
I'm in Jersey, near New York.
And all of those places have famous boxers.
Yeah.
Ain't no famous boxer from LA.
Shakur Stevenson.
Ain't no.
Devin Haney, Oakland,
LA.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Nigga, we don't do all that squabbling. You don't hear a lot of fighting songs.
Adonis Creed.
Yeah, nigga, ain't no whole bunch of fighting songs out of Los Angeles, nigga. We do them drive-bys. So, like I told you, nigga,
I learned that shit from watching Boys in the Hood, nigga.
Exactly. So I don't expect to get jumped when I see a bunch of niggas sitting in the parking lot. So I'm like, nigga, I'm coming with that same energy y'all coming with. But
damn.
So when your homies came, like those 3 niggas, did they fucking
they drove the fuck off?
I bet they did, bro.
Yeah. Because once they seen who it was, they was like, oh no, we out of here. Because they knew that was for me. Because they could tell by it. Because the thing is, in LA, we identify by our baseball caps. Like I tell people, if you ever come to LA, don't wear no fucking baseball cap. Fuck. So I can't
wear no Oreo shit. They gonna automatically think I'm a Hoover.
Yes. Orange, right?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be Crip, right? Yankees
don't do it. Yeah, they don't give a fuck about your accent, none of that, nigga. What set you from?
I went to school with a lot of. It's crazy because down south, that shit just migrate. I went to school with a lot of GDs, Vice Lords, and a lot of Hoovers. Like the Hoover Crips, we had 20s, 30s, 60s, all that shit in this little small ass town in Tennessee. This shit was crazy. Because Maryland, we don't know. That shit wasn't big up here.
The Hoovers are anybody killers.
Damn.
So in LA, nigga, Crip or Blood, they want to kill the Hoovers. The Hoovers is like the most hated motherfuckers in LA. So you be better off with anything than some Hoover shit. Because if you run into a Blood or a Crip, they gonna be at your ass.
But yeah, I used to tell everybody the same shit, man. I didn't understand, like, 'cause I live in a small town, like too. But we known for damn violence and gang shit. But I used to tell people like it's different because we had a lot of made up fucking damn gangs around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, just because you failed, like most motherfuckers are associated from people they know around here.
Yeah,
that's how it is down here. You know what I'm saying? So if you got your brothers are blood, so I guess I'm associated with the Bloods. Like, and that's how that shit works down here.
yeah, because
Hey,
I
hey,
knew a nigga in Philly who told me, nigga, he just chose. He said, I want to be a Crip, so I became a Crip. I said, nigga, that shit in LA, nigga, like it's where you born at. Nigga, you don't choose a fucking thing, nigga. Like, if you was born and raised in a Crip hood, you a fucking Crip. I don't give a fuck what your favorite color is, nigga. You a Crip.
Right.
You can't just say, oh man, I liked red, so I became a Blood. Or, oh man,
that's how that shit works nowadays, man.
Rapper, so I became a Blood. I like Lil Wayne, nigga. I'm a Blood now. Like,
but
nigga,
hey yo, Dolemite, let's be honest with you. Like when that nigga Lil Wayne, the nigga would decide he want to be a Blood at 30 years old, that did bring the recruiting up. Let's be real. Everybody wanted to be a Blood.
That's again, like that's the thing. Like out that way, y'all was like, oh nigga, Nipsey, we all from neighborhood now. Like whoever's the most popular nigga out of LA, everybody want to become whatever the fuck that rapper is. Like nigga, now every nigga from 6-0 neighborhood and all in Tupelo, Mississippi and Sioux Falls, North Dakota and shit. Like
I like
these
the
new
Nip, though.
Crips.
I did like Nip though. But how do you feel about this new nigga going around? I like the nigga's music. Young Stupid. This I think he's Asian Crip.
Oh, Stupid Young.
Yeah, Stupid Young. How's that? Like, how's that culture out there? Asian niggas. Beach. Yeah, Asian niggas throwing the Asian word.
That's a real gang. The Asian Crips, that's a real gang.
So y'all cool with that shit out there?
They associate with the blacks. When they get locked up, they program with the blacks.
Okay.
Yeah, like the Asian Crips, they just like the Tongan Crips. So like certain gangs out here, like like the Samoans, the Bloods, like it's certain gangs that's like different nationalities because like let's say when a lot of them migrated to the United States, just on a basis of survival, they all had to group up and click up to protect themselves. So it's the same as with the black gangs. Like nigga, in order for the Asians to be able to survive in Long Beach, they all had to click up. So it's like, nigga, we gonna associate with the Crips. So now we the Asian Crips because we not gonna be able to be one Asian nigga from here, one Asian nigga from there. Because eventually they gonna get fucked up because it ain't no allegiance. But when all the Asians, tighten up in their little group, they just started a fucking gang. So that nigga Stupid Young, that's how it is down
here. Like down here, man, like the Mexicans, like they go hard for their gangs, man. I'm gonna tell you that now. That mean they spray painted one end of the damn town to the other end. Like,
yeah, they said that shit is real out there in Cali too. They say you better not get caught lacking on one in their neighborhoods either.
Because California is shit, especially LA. LA is like 65% Mexican.
God damn.
It's more Mexicans in LA than anybody.
That's wild.
Like literally, dog. In LA, shit, black people only like 5%.
Oh yeah,
because we're so strong culturally, you think it's a lot more of us out here than it really is. But in reality, it's not a lot of black people in LA compared to like where y'all live at. Y'all got whole towns full of niggas. You come to LA, nigga, you gotta go to where the niggas is at. Like you'll get off the plane and shit, you'll see sprinkled in niggas. But like you get off the airplane and say Atlanta, everybody black. You get off the plane in fucking Charlotte and it's 50-50. Then you go to the west side and it's all black over there.
Right.
Like LA, nigga, if you ain't in South Central, and even when you go to South Central, nigga, you're gonna see a lot of Mexicans.
But it's different down here. It's different down here in the South though, man, because if we don't stick together, shit, you see what happened in damn Mississippi. I mean, in Alabama, that shit happens. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta go where there's a lot more of your race is. Exactly. Once you break off from that, motherfuckers gonna fuck with you for real. And
Yes,
that
and
here,
that's
the law is on. I ain't trying to be funny. The law is on the white man's side.
yeah.
So
And
we,
see, the thing
What?
is, like, that's why everybody was so happy to see that. Like, the niggas actually took up for him because I ain't gonna front from out this way. We be looking at y'all niggas kind of sideways. Like, just to say it where y'all could see me and hear me say it. Like, a lot of them Karen videos and shit, we be like, why the fuck do they be letting them white people do them like that? Because out here, all it took was Rodney King to get his ass whooped. We burnt this whole motherfucker down.
whew,
So
But
it's
it's
like,
it's different though. It's a lot of shit from the South. I seen it firsthand.
mhm.
Them white boys down south, they different.
yeah, but
No,
like,
fuck.
because the thing is, like, we
They,
got a different chip on our shoulder out here because we're so outnumbered. And I think
Mhm.
that's part of the reason that we be looking at y'all like that. Like, y'all niggas kind of got the numbers. Like, with us, California it might be maybe 13% black. 13%, dog. Nigga, that's 100 white boys and 13 niggas. Like, literally. So we way outnumbered.
but
But
Eric G,
What's up, bro?
tell them how many the white boys got guns like. It look like Bass Pro Shop.
Man, first of
Them
all,
niggas-
we ain't got no. Now, don't get wrong. Now, ain't like we ain't scared of nobody. Ain't like we scared of any of them, but they ain't going down. But we did on some hay throwing, tractor tire moving white motherfuckers down here. And so these, we you know what I'm saying? We ain't just fighting no damn the average ass body. We're fighting
yeah.
we fighting John Bob and John
But-
Bob ass.
And see,
Got
the
no,
thing is,
got no teeth. So like, fuck, we gotta go ham. Cause that's what
but
happens.
that's why, because like I was having this conversation with one of my partners from Chicago. And I was like, the reason that LA has become so influential all over the country is because not that y'all know firsthand, but the level of violence that we bring, a lot of motherfuckers be like, damn, I need to be down with that shit.
But
Because
don't you think that Dolomite Chicago kind of surpassed y'all? Them niggas got rocket launchers. Them
yeah,
niggas
them
don't
niggas
give a
retarded.
fuck. Them
Like
niggas don't
with
give a fuck
us,
about
like
Buffalo.
we not even trying to compete with that shit. Like, y'all niggas having 250 murders in a summer and shit like that. Like,
That's not
damn,
fun.
nigga, y'all don't like to have fun, nigga. Do the sunshine out that motherfucker? Like, goddamn, nigga, we got bitches and beaches and shit out here, nigga. So it's like, of course, we put in work and we do all that shit. But like I said, like, the thing about LA, the difference between us and everywhere else, and the reason that we have such an influence with our gang culture is because with us, it still looks cool. Like, Chicago, it's just scary. Like, damn, nigga, y'all don't smile. All you niggas talk about is killing all day. Like,
Oh,
They
we
take
got
niggas
low
caskets.
riders and bitches and fresh clothes and Chuck Taylors and Crip walking and shit. Like, we make gang banging look fashionable. Chicago, it's just nigga dreadlocks and guns. Like,
Yeah, that shit crazy.
fuck that shit. Y'all
That is
keep
true.
that, nigga.
That is true.
When I saw my baby though, because Big Sean
Nigga,
took my
I don't
baby.
want to be from BD, nigga. Y'all niggas be getting killed every fucking day, nigga. Like, every time you look up, rest in peace, this nigga. Rest in peace, that nigga. Smoking this nigga
But
pack.
I bet you that goddamn funeral home up there is popping though.
Nigga,
They is
half-
money.
Half of the famous rappers out of Chicago died, my nigga.
That is true.
Nigga, King, Vaughn, FBG, Duck. Like, nigga, once you get popping, you get killed.
You know, it don't pay to be no damn young rapper nowadays though.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, LA, because like we was talking about this shit with MC8. You know who MC8 is, right? The streets done took me under. AWACS from Menace to Society, MC8.
Mhm.
Like, I was telling him, like, nigga, we don't kill our rappers in LA. Like, if you notice a lot of shit, Nipsey, who else?
Yeah.
That was it.
Shit, what was young dude? What old dude that got killed in the Waffle House, man?
What about that nigga?
That nigga from
jerk?
Philly.
What about that jerk nigga? What's the
Who?
nigga's name? Not the new boys, the rejects. That nigga got shot the fuck up at the liquor store.
Oh yeah, he was on some bullshit, and we didn't really consider him as nothing. Like,
But you
he
gotta-
didn't get killed like on no, oh, he a famous rapper, I'ma kill him. He got killed on some bullshit. That's the same thing with Nipsey. Like, Nipsey got killed in some gangbanger shit. That's the same as Tupac. Tupac got killed in some gangbanger shit. Like, nigga, you wasn't a gangbanger. You involved yourself in gangbanger business. That's the same thing that happened with Nipsey. Like, nigga, you can't be moving like a fucking gangbanger. If Nipsey was moving like a rapper, he'd still be alive. And nigga, like, this ain't no type of disrespect, dog. Like, I got this nigga on my wall, so I'm not even like trying to like speak down on him or nothing. But like, just on some real shit. Like with us, if you a rapper, we look at you like a figurehead in the community. So like MC8 is from a neighborhood that I don't get along with. Shit, last week or 2 weeks ago, nigga, they just interviewed one of my homies. It was 5 of us in there and him. Nigga, we could have got him out the fucking way. But like I said, like, nigga, we look at that nigga as a legend. We don't look at him as an enemy. So how them niggas in Chicago, you know, we gonna kill FBG Duck. And then he die and they making rap songs about him. We don't play that shit in LA. Like, you're not gonna hear, like, think about it. YG, Blood, Nipsey, Crip. They did music together. Game, Blood, Nipsey, Crip. Game put Nipsey on. You know, so like with us, like, nigga, we don't see enemy lines when it comes to money. When it come to like hip hop and shit, like, nigga, we gonna let you live, dog. Like, nigga, even with Schoolboy Q from Hoover, J-Rock is a Blood. Like, them motherfuckers ain't supposed to get along, but like out here, we don't believe in doing that shit, because certain niggas, when we feel like you got potential to do something fly, nigga, you gotta pass. Like, you go.
So what you're saying is basically, if you ain't into that game, you ain't trying to do that gang shit right now, you cool, right?
Exactly. So like, even if you're affiliate of a gang, you can move around in LA, and as long as you ain't pressing your line, nigga, you can go anywhere you want to.
That's like what they said. That's what Kendrick, he ain't in no shit, but he cool everywhere.
Exactly. And he was raised in West Side Pyru, some Bloods, and he tapped in for real. Like, he don't press, like I said, he don't press his line, but we all know his affiliation. Like, if you really from LA, we all know where you from.
What about like Ice-T? Like, Ice-T's not originally born there, but that nigga
was like born in Jersey or some shit, right?
Yeah.
But like, even with him, like, he tapped in. You know, like
a lot of them, a lot of meals.
We look at Ice-T as like, shit, one of the godfathers of gangster rap. You know,
he
so
was
like,
on that pimp stuff back in the day.
Yeah, like, even a nigga like Ice-T, like, cause shit, you know, the godfather of gangster rap, who I got on my other wall, Eazy-E. You know, like,
I can't say that, man. Ice Cube and DOC wrote all that niggas' lives, man.
But without him, there's no NWA. Like, without his money, there'd be no NWA. Without him rapping boys in the hood, like, he's a real gangster. The reason that they had him rapping is because it's like, we need a believable gangster. Like, nigga, Ice Cube was not no gangster. He's a gangster rapper. Everybody knows that. Like, Ice Cube ain't got no fucking past in the streets. Eazy-E does.
Damn.
Like, nigga, what story have you heard about Ice Cube in the streets?
No.
None. He's a rapper, nigga. He's a poet. So like, Eazy-E, it was like, nigga, he's a hustler. You know, he got a name in the streets. So that's what helped, you know, NWA build they buzz, because it's like, oh shit, nigga, they got that nigga Easy from Compton. That nigga do. And he rapping now. So that's what helped the authenticity of it. So like, if it was Dr. Dre, who's a fucking square, Ice Cube, Yella, all them niggas was squares. Eazy-E and Ren was the motherfuckers that put the gangsta on it. That's why when they start beefing, he start cutting holes in them. Like, Dr. Dre, you niggas was wearing lipstick and, you know, little tight ass outfits. Now you want to be a motherfucking gangster. So it's like, nigga, without Easy, there is no gangster shit. You know, so that's why.
So who you think is the top? Who you think is the top gangster rappers of just California? The top 3.
It depends on what you mean. Because if you want to talk about motherfuckers who are gangsters and are rappers, or you talking about lyricists that rap gangster shit, Or you talking about motherfuckers who are gangsters that just happen to rap?
Yeah, just happen to rap. I feel like Be Real. I feel like Be Real. Be Real ain't really like that.
No.
God damn. I got pump fake my whole life.
No. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of the rappers from back in the day, they wasn't like that.
What about my
Like,
nigga J Rock?
Easy
He
was a
really
gangster.
like that?
MC
My nigga
Ren was a
J-Rock?
gangster. J-Rock, gangster.
Yeah, I know that. But I rock with J-Rock too, though.
J-Rock, that nigga really from Bounty Hunters. YG, not a gangster.
Damn. God
YG from
damn.
Paramount. He ain't even from Compton.
Damn.
Game, not a gangbanger.
Damn.
That nigga start gangbanging after he start rapping.
Please on YG.
No, same. He start gangbanging after he start rapping.
Majority of them too,
YG
man.
came out with Tooted and Booted. He wasn't wearing fucking red
Damn.
gloves and all that shit.
Damn, I forgot he had that.
Yeah, nigga, he came on the jerking scene.
He did. You damn right. He was in that damn movie. What was it? School dance. Yeah, he was in the jerk.
Yeah, nigga,
the jerk
YG
movie. Yeah.
was a jerker.
Yeah.
What about my man Ransom? That TDE niggas. None Absol.
Absol's a weirdo. He's from
Damn.
Carson. And the
So
thing is,
cool.
I'm not saying weirdo like in a negative connotation. Like I'm not trying to put negativity on it. He's like like the artsy smart dude. Like he's a genius. Like he one of them niggas that's just real fucking smart. So not like he a bitch or nothing, but he's like Kendrick. Like he just was one of the real smart ass niggas that was around everybody. So he's just a brilliant fucking mind.
So yeah, that's how you fit in.
Not a gangster.
What about my sweetheart, Janae? She said she affiliated.
Gangbanger. That bitch a gangbanger.
She been in LA forever though. She been in LA forever.
Yeah, nigga,
Yeah,
Janae
she been in LA
Aiko that bitch from 60s.
Yeah, Janae been in that shit for a
she
while.
One of them.
So I said,
little pretty face fool you. Shit, she be banging with the bangers.
They said I heard the end of that shit. Corrupt was on the thing. I said, this shit ain't no joke.
June 10th, she gonna be putting on for the 6-0s on Hood Day every time. Yeah.
He said, what about my little baby?
Yeah, nigga. Like the thing is, like, nigga, we got gangsters really from out here. Like, you know, like Dub C from West Side Connection. Like,
what about that Glasses Malone nigga? He talking a good game. Is you for real? Glasses.
Yeah. I was trying to have that nigga on my show. That nigga keeps standing me up. But you know, he's a cool dude.
Hey, look, y'all, man. Sorry to cut you off, Dolemite, man. I gotta get out. I gotta work, man.
We better get out of here, man. We better do the social media shit. Let the people know. Whoever wants to go first.
Yeah, I feel good meeting you, Eric.
I'm finna say Eric G the one. He the first one got to leave. So go ahead and shout your shit out first.
Yeah, I do it, man. Y'all know me. It's your little big brother Eric G, man. Check out the podcast, Random Thoughts with Eric G. Currently on season 5, man. I think y'all had both of y'all niggas on already. Hey, yo, man, I appreciate it.
That's how we
met. Thank y'all. Yep, thanks for coming on too, man. Yo, all y'all check out my podcast on all platforms. I'm on YouTube. Random Thoughts with Eric G, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man.
All right, man. Y'all take care, man.
All right, you want to go, Jordan?
Well, before I go, man, like, so, Dolemite, you're like in the West Coast area, right? So how do you feel about that? The whole Pop Smoke. I know it was a couple of years ago, but you know, he posted that situation. He posted that story. You know, his address was in it, like, but my homie said it was like a setup though, because like the girl like kind of like, because he was in the shower, his girl knew that like the back, don't only to the house, the back of the house. Yeah. So like, how do you feel about that, man? Like,
you just hate to hear shit like that.
It was crazy,
because it's like, even though we got our politics, like you can't control everybody. So like, even though we don't condone that shit, like it wasn't like we was like, yeah, nigga, we got him. Like, nah, nigga, we didn't think that shit was cool. Like, that's not nothing that we think. Like, we don't like that shit. Like, LA niggas don't get off on like, oh, we be killing rappers out here. Like, no, nigga, it's just these niggas be violating. you know, it's just like anywhere. You go anywhere that niggas is really out here on some grimy shit, you can't be moving slick like it's cool. Like a lot of people think LA is like, you know, oh man, they got beaches and beautiful women and surfing and all that shit. Yeah, nigga, but we got a fucking a snake pit out here, my nigga. So it's like you can't be moving like everything is cool. Like that's what happened to PNB Rock. PNB Rock went to a very dangerous place. Like imagine like me, you know, I'm a famous rapper and I go to Chicago, I go to O Block or some shit.
Oh,
Like
man.
what the fuck am I doing over there? No security, big jewelry on, nigga, in a fucking Benz. Like that Roscoe's he went to, nigga, he wasn't in Hollywood. He wasn't in Westwood. He wasn't in Thousand Oaks. That nigga was in South fucking Central. And I'm talking about like he was in the part of South Central niggas don't go to. Like that was nigga, that was like
Crazy.
literally nigga, like one of the worst parts of LA, like the heart of the heart. Like y'all niggas know the worst part of the city y'all from. That's where that nigga was at. Like he was at that restaurant that niggas from around the corner go to the one across town. Like shit, if I want
That's what Wack said. You should have went to the one closer to the airport.
Yeah, like nigga, the one on Pico.
Yeah.
Like all the celebrities, they, you know, the one on Pico was like the best one and shit. Like there's one in Long Beach, there's one in Hollywood, there's a lot of Roscoe's. This one in Pasadena. He literally went to the worst one of all of them. And like I said, nigga, you got $50,000 wrapped around your neck, and you pulled up in a fucking S600 Benz. Like nigga, rule of thumb: if you got the only Benz in the parking lot, drive the fuck off. Like, why you in this Benz with all this jewelry on around a bunch of broke ass niggas?
Yeah.
Like you asking to get robbed, dog. Like nigga, you the only nigga in here with a chain on, because that's one of them areas you don't wear shit. Nigga, if you got a little gold necklace your grandmama gave you, you tuck that bitch in your shirt. Because them niggas will rob you for anything.
I mean, Roddy,
nigga, if you got gold teeth caps, they'll rob you for them motherfuckers.
Roddy laughing, man, but that's dead ass serious, man. Like, I mean, I ain't from LA and I heard about that. That shit ain't funny, man. Because
it's like New York.
Don't come in there with no chain like this, Rod.
That's it everywhere though. That shit everywhere. Somebody hungry, people hungry.
And that's what anywhere. I'm saying. Like niggas, it's like you go to these areas where niggas ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
That's worth it, nigga. That's life-changing money. $50,000? A Rolex? And I'm talking about, nigga, everybody around here on Section 8, niggas riding up on bicycles and shit. Like, nigga, you don't pull up to no area like that in no spaceship. Because you gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Because like I told niggas, he didn't get fucking set up. Nigga, if let's hypothetically say, you in a very low-income area, and you just walking up the street and you see a S600 Benz in the parking lot of a restaurant. You like, who the fuck is that in there? We don't see those kind of cars in this neighborhood. So if you a jacker and then you go in the restaurant and, well, look at here. This nigga got a fucking house wrapped around his neck. Yeah, I think that's worth it.
Yeah,
and
niggas, niggas hungry. Niggas definitely hungry.
The thing is, Pop Smoke, PNB Rock, he had that, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas ain't finna rob me. He had like, that attitude.
He was cocky.
They wetted him up, though.
The nigga probably walked up on him and was like, yeah, nigga, go ahead and take all that off of me. Because, you know, LA niggas, we be cool. He probably ain't going there with all that. Hey, nigga, break yourself. He ain't do all that movie shit. He probably was like, hey, bro, go ahead, take that shit off.
That's why 50 said, you know what I mean, early day, he wear all his fake shit. He said, nigga, you know what I mean? Bullets don't got no names. I wear all my fake shit.
The thing is, like, nigga, who the fuck is you showing off for?
Yeah,
this ain't no fucking award show, nigga. Like, just let's put it this way. If you had a Prada t-shirt on and some sweatpants, you the most expensive motherfucker in the restaurant.
That's crazy.
Nigga, you don't need no whole bunch of jewelry around a bunch of broke ass niggas. What the fuck was you doing all that for? Like, nigga, you wear all that jewelry for a fucking video shoot, an award show. You know, you do that shit when everybody else got jewelry and chains on. You know, it's all-star weekend, so everybody brought the whole kit out. You don't do that shit for no fucking diner.
Nah. But before we get out of here, because we almost at that 2-hour mark.
Yeah.
Big J, let the niggas know where you be at.
Yeah, man. So I'm mainly on the sports side, you know. I'm trying to figure out an idea for, you know, kind of like this episode. I mean, podcast. We can just talk about whatever we want, but you can find me on the JJL Sports Talk. It's on YouTube. I was doing audio, but strictly video, so you can find me here on Facebook or YouTube. So yeah, it's called the JJL Sports Talk.
Also, go on Christian Mangle. Go on Christian Mangle too, man. Get some pussy. Go ahead, Uncle.
Nigga said go find you a woman named Jehovah Thickness.
Go ahead, Uncle Dolemite.
Shit, you know, subscribe to, you know, my YouTube page. My personal YouTube page is Uncle Dolemite. My podcast YouTube page is Too Much Game Podcast. I'm on all streaming platforms. Social media, Uncle Dolemite or Too Much Game Podcast. That's about it. Shit, motherfucking Google me. I'm available.
All right, man. We out of here. You know what I mean?
Man,
it's
Uncle
been a good episode.
You look like a rapper or something, man.
It's the
You
look.
look like an official podcaster, man.
It's the look.
But before we get out of here, I appreciate y'all coming on here, man. Give me your time. Also, man, if y'all please, subscribers, hit that Cash App. I'm trying to get my child support money back. This bitch is draining me. She's draining me like Jason Love over here. She's draining me. Please help a brother out. And you know what I mean? Y'all have a good night. You know what I mean? It's still early where Dolemite is, but you know what I mean? Y'all have a good night. We getting the fuck out of here.